Hello and welcome to our first race of season 7 with oNiD. It's Hungary, it's night time. I'm in the BMW M4 and yeah, let's see how it goes. So we've got a minute left of free practice, then we're into qualifying. It's a 20-minute qualifying session because there's just two splits, there's the pros and the silvers. I'm in the silver. And yeah, it's nice to be in split one instead of split two, with the rookies and the other silvers. So that was a nice surprise from the evaluation race. Thank you, oNiD. And yeah, hopefully tonight will be fun. Obviously, we raced in the Lambo here a couple of weeks ago and had some lines to relearn. I've been practicing and I've been trying. It seems to be an extremely technical track. I can see why Formula One was here for so long. Just you absolutely have to nail it. The apexes on some of the corners are just in the middle of nowhere. The braking references and stuff for some of the corners just like don't seem to exist. You just have to do it by feel. And off you go. Turn 1, get the braking point, is a little bit tricky. At the end of sector 1 going into sector 2, there's a couple of funny turns. There's like two chicanes that tighten up, and again the braking point, the turning point for those is a bit random. It seems to be you just have to have a feel for the track. To get that spot on. It's not like a defined, this is an apex, this is your turning point, this is your braking point. It's just a bit so yeah, still struggling a little bit with that, but it's all a learning experience. It's all fun, isn't it, really? And if we're going to have a race like we did in the evaluation race, then wow, we're going to have some fun. But yeah, let's head into qualifying. We've got 45 seconds left. In fact, they've just clicked it over. Let's go to in-game. We'll put you a bit of sound on. I got me set up, loaded. Fuel's good to go. Press drive. You haven't got a screen yet, have you? Is that you, Tim? 2 minutes, viewers. Oh, look, Tim's changed it. So set a course here. Oh, because you were streaming the other day, weren't you? Yeah. Right, hopefully. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. So just going to enable performance mode. There we go. And let's go out and do our qualifying. I haven't even got my gloves on. This is not like me in a race at all. Oh, well, I've lost the first quarter of the session. Oh well, hopefully give us a bit of space on the track. Right. Alright, off we go then. Looks like our plans worked. We've got some clear space. So this is just an outlap really. Get those tyres warmed up nice. And then hopefully we can set a banker lap. And then as the tyres come up, just try to really start improving that lap time. Although it doesn't normally work like that. That's always the theory. That's what we're aiming for. So yeah, this is one of the very technical sections. Just randomly brake and then you make the corner. Alright, not too bad of an exit. We'll start that flying lap. A little bit early. Easy to outbrake yourself there. .4. What's my 6 at the minute? That's a bit late. Very slippy. Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, what's going on? Oh, it's just all going apart now. Alright, let's see if I can actually get a lap together this time. I'm not even going to finish the lap. Wow. Thoroughly disappointed with that. That was rubbish. It's 1.45 off. Absolutely rubbish. What was I doing? 46.2. So offline, my PB is like a 45.0. Yeah, I was braking too early. Turning in slightly too early because I was braking too early. And just lost at least a second there. So it'd be nice during the race to kind of rectify that, get into the mid 45s, and see how we get on with that. But at the minute 13th, just might as well be sick. Look at it, look, oh, there's the back 5 that I'm in. We're all covered by, well, a tenth of me, really. In fact, we've just been out qualified by somebody as well. So, yeah, I mean, look, a couple of tenths here and there, and it's going to make all the difference. Half a second is 4 places, then there's a bit of a jump. But then again, like 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0. Then another little jump, and then another tenth. So hopefully I can get into the rhythm a bit more during the race itself. Let's have a look. Martin. In fact, let's find somebody in Beamer who's on track. That is alright. He's not on there. Number 8. He's in a check. He's in a check. Hopefully, Gilbert will come out and he'll set a lap time. What we're going to do is ride on board with him and we'll see how he gets on. So Jack to the pits, please. So he must have finished his lap. He got that jump. Track's now on optimum rather than fast. So 6 minutes 40 of the second half of his qualifying left. And yeah, let's see how it goes. I am gutted. I am gutted. See what I mean? This is such a tricky corner. Oh, Gilbert's out now. There we go. Is there a way, Tim, to get rid of all of this so we can just... Not that you're aware of. So obviously he's in the BMW, which is the same car as us. So it'd be interesting to watch his qualifying lap. Like I say, I know I was braking a bit too early, and turning in, particularly turn 1, and that corner there was too early. But it was a good time to do a bit of commentary over it. And it's hard to tell when he's on his outlap, because obviously he's not committed and he's not full speed. So, like for the left-hander there, it was really late on the brakes. But at the same time, he wasn't at racing speed, so you can't compare it directly. Likewise for here. I think he's backing off slightly, trying to get a bit of a gap to the car in front, which is car number 1. Alright, so he's about to start his first flying lap then. Scrubbing his tyres, get some heat in there. This is interesting actually, because there's a line of traffic in front of him. 2 cars behind him, 2 cars in front. Definitely use all the road there. So let's have a look then. So he comes hurtling down the start finish straight up into 5th, and he's about to enter the braking zone, into 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, and round it goes. 2nd gear again, 3rd, up into 4th before the braking zone. So guy in front touches the grass. Nice bit of curb usage. Now let's see where he brakes for here. Oh, that's a different line in. He kept quite far left before cutting in right for the turn. I think he's made a mistake there. That's how much curb he takes on the inside here. Alright, so that's... oh. It's just, as I'm trying to suss things out, how he's doing them, and then he makes a mistake. It's like, oh. Was it his entry or the mid-corner that was wrong? We'll have time for another lap after this with him. And we'll see what time he gets as well. Such a tricky corner entry this, and the exit phase just carries on forever. So let's have a look, what time does he get? Now he didn't record a time, so he invalidated that lap. So he's got this 1 lap now. Oh no, he's got time for another lap. He wants to set a time this lap. He's kind of keeping the middle of the track there. Not touching any of that curve on the inside right. I see, so that's opening that corner up a bit more than I've been doing it. And a little mistake there, I think. He's fighting the back end, isn't he? Oh, this would be cool where he invalidated his lap. A bit more conservative this time. Leaving it in 3rd. I'm in 2nd for that. Tight exit there. Turned in a little bit early, I think. Guy in front light's kicking up the dirt. Such a long, slow corner that. Repeated by another long, slow corner. And you desperately get the power down because it's the longest straight of the track. So where did he go with that? He's 10th with 44.6. Oh, 40 seconds of qualifying left. So he must be getting a bit there. I'm going to try that line myself. It's always difficult trying out new lines during a race. But when you start at the back, you haven't got a lot to lose, have you? Like I say, I know I can do a quicker time than that anyway, than what I set. Oh, that's messed his lap up. He's definitely fighting the rear end in that corner. There, that's the entry he did on the first time lap that invalidated it. And he's using third. A little bit of understeer there. Seemed to cope alright. Big braking zone. See, I've been taking a tighter entry into that, so I should try that slightly different line myself. I've got to think that was a mistake. And here he goes then, so he's 1.6 off. He's now 1.4, so he found a 10th and a half during that lap. Okay. It's got the windscreen wipers on. Fuel and strategy then, so I reckon 72 laps for the race, 72 litres for the race. So we put 36 litres of fuel in, and then pit stop 1, add 36 litres of fuel. Yeah, that should be us. Have I got my wipers on? Yeah, that's looking good then.
36, is that it?
36? What do you mean?
36 litres?
For half the race. I've got to make a mandatory pit stop for tyres, right. So I might as well stick the fuel in as well.
Okay.
72 litres. It's 2.65 litres a lap. So it's 106 seconds. 146 is 106 seconds. Divide that into the 2,700, I think it is, for 45 minutes.
Well, you want it a quickest lap as possible, it's 45. 31.
Yeah.
And what's the fuel usage?
2.65.
85 litres.
85 litres.
I'd put 43 in, to be safe.
Well, we've got 36 litres in. Let's run it, and then we'll see what it's like at the pit stop. I've got it set up to put another 36 in. So if we can get 22.5 minutes in on that fuel, then we should be pretty good.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind, I've got a full parade lap to do. There's parking in front of us. Had a little bit of a race with him last season. Last race of the season, I think. No Ash, he's in the split 2.
Going single file.
And the guy we were racing at the evaluation race, he must be in split 2 as well, surprisingly. Alright, so full parade lap. I've got 36 litres of fuel. It says 12 laps. So 12 laps, Tim. Well, 11 laps at 146. 106. How many seconds is that? Eh? Yeah. Alright. Oh, well, we can work it out as we go. That'll warm the tyres up. A bit over enthusiastic with the weaving. Trying to juice a bit of oversteer, going through the corner, a slip angle to heat the tyres up. Just overcooked it slightly. Tyres are nice and green now, so aren't they? Not bad for halfway around the parade lap.
Going double file.
It's early for the double file command. See, we all race like we're scared we're not going to make it, and then we all have to back off loads. There we go, I'm in place. Oh, right, I feel slightly sick now.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Green light, go, go, go. Car on the right. Clear on the right. 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 Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag line. Watch out. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, I got him, didn't I? See if I can go around the
Car on
outside.
the left. Clear
Nope.
on the left.
I've still got the inside for the corner.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
It's just power slide out the corner.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best. Warning for exceeding track limits.
Braking too early for that. Stay in the slipstream this time.
Time to the car in front in sector 2.
Six and a half tenths in turn one. Well, that was a bit of a quicker lap. 45.9. Quicker than qualifying. Half a second quicker again. Eight tenths, 9, what? Does this read out right? Thank you. See how long it takes us to catch back up now. They seem to be quicker than that lead group. Oh, come on, what's going on? Pardon me. Spin it. Heavily defending into there.
Car on the right. Got some light damage on the front of the car.
Tell you what, mate,
Right.
we'll try going through there together. But when I give you a bit of room, give me no room whatsoever and just smack into me. And then if you damage my car, I'll drive even slower, won't I?
Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
How am I doing for fuel, Tim?
Yeah, it looks pretty green to me. I think you might be alright with what you've got.
Yeah. It's a shame I was half a second up then.
The car in front in sector 3. Yellow flag, be careful.
I think I worked out there was 16 pros, so we're 8th in class, aren't we? 10 laps in, 27 minutes complete, 8 litres of fuel left.
What's the end of this lap?
Box.
Box.
Bit less fuel, do you think? Or just leave it?
I was wondering maybe I had a bit more.
No, I think we'll be fine.
We haven't made it halfway yet.
It's not far off. By the time I've done this lap.
I'd say add a litre. Add a lap.
Add a couple of litres.
Yeah, add a lap. Maybe 3 litres.
3 litres. What's my burn rate?
2.6.
Okay. So it's a little lean. Worked out 2.65. Whatever he does, I'm going to do the opposite. Go for the undercut. Assuming he's got the same amount of damage to be repaired.
Fuel up, fuel up. Fuel up. Put
Fuel
40
up.
in.
Oh, I'm not sure if I was a couple of miles over when I entered the pit lane. Momentarily.
12 seconds of damage.
12 seconds of damage. Does it tell you 12 seconds, or are you just guessing?
Well, tyres is 30 seconds.
Fuel doesn't take anything, you add in that little. So yeah, 12 seconds, 12, wait, 6. So part of the mandatory regs is that you have to take a new set of tyres on your compulsory pit stop. So you might as well put a bit of fuel in as well and benefit from a lighter car during the race.
Go, go, go.
Don't change up into second while in the pit lane. Okay, and we're live. So we come out between 5th and 6th. And they've yet to stop.
All of the top 20 are yet to pit.
Right.
Might get a couple of positions.
So we've done 11 laps. We're halfway through the race almost. And we've got 17 laps of fuel on board. So
Yeah, that'll change.
You're halfway through. Keep
halfway now. Yeah, we've overfueled for sure. That's a bit of oversteer. What the position we were in before the pit stop? 23.
Yeah, but before everyone started doing pit stops, you
26th?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we've only lost 2 places in pit stops then.
Well, people are still yet to pit.
Yes, I get that, Tim. I'm trying to work out how many places I have to regain to be on an even.
The faster cars approaching. Falling behind to the car in front in sector 3.
Ran wide in that corner, he went into the pits.
Watch out.
Wondered where he'd gone, why he weren't overtaking me. He made all that effort, I should just let him go past on the straight. Catch him parking up 4.4 at the start of the last lap. 3.1 now. 2.9, 2.8. And he's pitted. 45.1.
Well done, mate. The fastest
Nice.
stop.
Where was that in qualifying? It's almost my PB. No, you stupid.
Severe damage at the front.
Oh, that's it. It's over now. I'm just gonna have to teleport back to the pits. That's how frustrating is that, man? I can't believe it. I cannot. But there was no warning with that at all.
No.
I was just going through like normal, and then it's like, nope.
Well, someone the lap before you had spun like exactly the same as that. I wonder if there was a bit of grease or something on the exit.
I don't know. I don't think the game's intelligent enough to do a bit of oil on track. There was no flag for it. Ah, no, me. Trying to think the Klingon. Buttock.
Pit window is now closed.
Pit window is now closed. Oh, and it's topped me up with fuel. Oh well. I say no rage quitting. That's a shame, that is, because I was catching parking.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah, the car was running pretty good, I thought. I just set my PB for the online race, a tenth off my practice server time.
Yeah.
Everything was coming together. We were catching him, and then just out of nowhere, yep, of a barrier. This is not a great night, people. But I'm glad I met my objective, because I said at the end of qualifying I want to get into the mid 45s just to kind of redeem myself a bit.
Yeah.
I've nearly got into the 44s, and that's with quite a heavy fuel load as well. For a 45-minute race. 20 seconds left. P30 out of 31. Drive-through penalty coming up. He's coming through. He's 22nd. I've been lapped by somebody doing a drive-through penalty. Oh, you gotta love these feelings, man. Ice cold tires. Ice, ice, baby. Have you seen anyone warming up their tyres in the pit lane before? Where you have now. Yeah, I'm just gonna let the heat get in. Let this guy
Faster car
pass.
comes up behind you.
There's no point racing anyone. But I might as well just go out in the next 13 minutes and set some good lap times. What else can I do? First little off, that was my fault. Little lapse in concentration. I have no idea what happened with that one. Yeah, I think, obviously, Ash was our benchmark last season. Parkin was kind of out of our lead. Well, not out of our lead, but he was further up the road than me and Ash. Whereas now we seem to be on his pace. So I reckon he's going to be our rival. And we'll use him as a benchmark of our performance. He started 2 in front of us, so he was directly in front of us on
Yellow
the
flag
starting
is
grid. I think I did quite well with the undercut in the pit stop. And we were back on him. Before the pit stop he was leaving us slightly. And we were definitely gaining on him. Over a second a lap. Another lap and it would have been challenging to overtake him, and that would have been for position. Hey ho, here we go. A little too high and a little too low. I might take requests for singing during the performance. And if you don't want me to sing, there's always our Patreon link. There is mud over here actually. There's brown. It's like somebody's been put mud all over the track. There's no slippery flag sign, is there? Oh, that was wrong. "10 minutes to go, people."
Losing to the car heading sector 1.
Oh, we've unlapped ourselves and 2 cars in the pit stops. Well, in fact, they must be for damage because the pit window's closed.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
This back end is lively on the exit. Just in the final bit of the exit of the corner is when it wants to go. That line is not working for me.
behind you.
So let him pass. Go on then.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Four minutes left. I need to add more rear wing to this, I think.
Faster car behind you.
Come on. Again on the exit, that one. And I was taking it easy through there. And that's when it threw me into that barrier as well, wasn't it? It was right at the final stage of corner exit. I think one more on the rear wing would just set that down enough.
Alright man, the leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
We've got 11 laps of fuel left, Tim. 28 litres. Oh yeah. Yeah, it refueled me when I went back, didn't it? There again, corner exit. Well, this is a new car to us. We are still working on the setups and getting to know it on the longer runs as well, so it's all learning, it's all practice. And it'll go into the future results bank. What we learn here today we take forward, learn from, and come back better and quicker and faster next time. Yes, both quicker and faster. I'm sure that's a Murrayism.
The leader has finished the race.
And he takes to the finish line. Woo! I finished the race.
Good job, you did the best you could. Now bring the
29. Yeah. Oh well. We were having a good little battle, I think. Well, I don't know. We didn't really have a good little battle, but we were gaining. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. Obviously, I'm disappointed. Rubbish qualifying. Redeemed myself a bit during the race. 23 laps. So qualifying, my best time was 46.2, and the race. No, it doesn't show you. Why didn't it show you that? Oh, right, there you go. Is that a 45.1 there? Oh, yeah, it's a purple, and then the last sector I'd beaten a couple of laps later by 22 thousandths of a second. So that's 4/10 off of there, and I look again slightly quicker. No, it's not. Oh, okay, I must have run wide in turn 1 or something there, or turn 2. But yeah, oh, there we go. So my best, a 45.1 qualifying. 45.1 would have put me 6th instead of 14th. So that gives us a bit of perspective. And yeah, like I say, really don't know what to say. But that was the Hungarian ring, race 1, and hopefully we can do a bit better in the rest of the season and get some enjoyable racing. Definitely going to add one more rear wing to this setup, and I think it'll probably be a lot sweeter then. Just control that final bit of the exit with the oversteer. Thanks for watching. I've been Jim. This has been Rocc Racing. Please do like, comment and subscribe, and our Patreon link is in the description as well if you wish to give towards our stream and our real life racing. And I will see you next Sunday for the next race.